Whew.
Woohoo! They say. Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Did you girls see that 30-second countdown come up?
Yeah, it felt like we were in church again. Like, woo, yeah.
When Cory and I got married, that's how long our honeymoon lasted.
We were not married. I promise you.
Oh.
Ever. It's Damon and Cory and Maddie and Tae all hanging out. How are you guys?
You're great. Just hanging, girl.
Do they?
This is my daughter's very excited that you're on with us right now.
Wait, what do they sing? Oh,
yes, from a broken heart. Yes.
Do they sing that?
They're gonna sing it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to, no, honey, if you want to hear "Shut Up and Fish," trust me, that's my favorite.
Shut Up and Fish. Yeah, that's a good one. Listen, I want to say I'm just excited to have females back on the top of the charts, ladies.
Yeah, baby.
Right? It has seemed like forever, and I mean, good for you guys for sticking it out. For a while there, it was a little like it felt a little weird, right?
It was really weird. Every door was being closed for us, and it was just not the easiest time. The past 3 years have been an uphill climb, and so just to be on the other side of it is just so unreal. And we're just blessed that our voices get to be heard again, and our stories getting told. And yeah.
Now,
go ahead.
I heard the way that you met is you were in preschool together in Texas, and you banged heads, and you instantly begin to cry in perfect harmony. Is that true? It was like this beautiful dual cry.
I feel like if our friendship
What are you smoking?
I feel like if our friendship was a fairy tale,
Love that woman. I love that one. Listen, you should just know that, and I explain this to everybody, it is my job to debunk everything that Damon says. He just lies for a living. So I
think it's fun though. It's spicy, you know? Keep it interesting, keep it fun.
I wish I met you in preschool.
I know. Actually, we met when we were what does it say?
That's when I used to babysit you guys. Remember that picture?
Wow, that's taken a lot of time.
I love that Photoshop.
Here we are.
That's a lot of
you guys were.
You don't look any different. God love you.
My head like that. My head looks all like alien.
Perfect harmony. Every time they cried, it was magic.
Actual real story. We met through this vocal coach when we were 15 and 16, and he turned out to be Looney Tunes cray cray, and so we ditched him and then made a band. It's been 10 years of friendship now.
Yep.
Been working together.
Yeah.
So there has to be.
You got 10 years in the business, and you're still puppies. It's crazy. You know how much careers ahead of you?
Puppies, honey. We experienced a lot of life. Okay.
So Damon and I have known. That's kind of cool because we've known each other for 30 years. We literally have been friends for 30 years, and we've been working together for 3. I am his former intern. So that's kind of how things got started for us. And right now in our relationship, when he screws up, I say to him, "What are you, like an asshat? Like, come on, man. Like, I can say those things." Are you at that point where you can deal with each other on that level?
Oh, we speak truth to each other all the time.
Yeah.
We're like, we're kinder to each other than that, probably.
Yeah.
But only because we're pretty gentle, and we're like sisters at this point, and if I do something that doesn't make sense, she always comes in with a fresh perspective and kind of calls me out, and vice versa.
But also, both of us are very sensitive souls.
Yeah.
Like, we both can get our feelings hurt a little easily, so we treat each other the way that we want to be treated. So, like, if I disagree with something, you know, I'm not going to say it in front of everyone. I'm, like, going to pull to you. What do you think if we did da-da-da? But, like, we don't do that, like, catty BS crap, because it's just, like, ain't nobody can do that.
But I do think, like, true best friends do kind of have to be blunt, honestly.
Yes.
Oh, well, she has to check me and be like, "Hey, you are being so overthinky. You've got to chill." And I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, it's definitely like just a BFF code, you know,
for sure.
I like it. That's great.
Cory, this week you
Yes.
said instead of low humidity, you said low humility. I said that's a Freudian slip of the week, but true breast friends is the better Freudian slip of the week. So
It is. He's going to live on that for the rest of like the month. You have no idea.
Honestly,
so how is
your new song is fantastic, you guys. It really is, man. It's just we could play it all day long, and we do.
Right.
It's glorious to hear it, you know.
Thank you so much. It's funny when you say new song, we're like, which one? Because Die is a 3-year-old song, and so not very new to us, but it's finally having the life that we've always wanted for it, and it's just been the biggest blessing.
Your music does more than just like, you know, I have to say, like when people like, okay, so my daughter Gianna popped on earlier. It does more than just, you know, a sound on the radio. Like she's legit asking questions. And so are my son, my 13-year-old son. Well, what does that mean? Well, why is the door broken? Well, why is that? Like now I'm explaining legit relationships to my tweens because of your song.
I guess that's kind of a good thing. So
Sparking conversation.
Yeah, we're all about like just, you know, for me, I always had like really open, honest conversations with my parents. And, we just really wanted to bring in those, you know, those conversations that both of us have with our parents, where it's just like, oh my gosh, am I ever going to get through this? Am I ever going to like heal from this? And I still call my parents regularly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to survive? They're like, yeah, you just cry, let it out.
Right.
At least just for the sake of Cory's daughter, can your next song be called "Boys Are Dirty Scum, Stay Away from Them"?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The last time I had to explain something in a song to them, it was Luke Bryan's "Knockin' Boots." So I appreciate the both of you like you can't believe.
I remember he played it at, was it CMAs or something?
But can I?
And I was like,
something?
wait, what does
I didn't
this
know what
mean?
it meant. I didn't know what it meant.
I had
either.
no idea.
I didn't know what knocking boots meant. I thought
Yeah.
it was just like, you know, there's so many other terms that you can say, like doing the thing, or like,
But it was like
you know,
some Dorothy. I didn't know.
It's like, you know,
yeah.
there's so many other terms.
Well, did you ask somebody what it meant, or did you just kind of figure it out?
I was like, knocking boots, but where do the boots even come into play? I'm confused.
I know.
But
Why would you have boots on? I don't know.
I don't know.
Cory,
You know what they say about cowboys? What, honey?
Cory, show them that special closet in your house, the one with the boots and the.
Are you done? That's not a thing. He's kidding. That's not real. I swear. I promise you, it's not real. So talk to me about quarantine. How are you? Obviously, you guys are together right now, but how did it start, or where is it at for you?
Where is it at?
Quarantine is just, it's been definitely a challenge, but in a great way. We try to look at everything we go through in life as a learning experience possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And releasing a record in quarantine, definitely weird and different. But I genuinely think people soaked up the messaging more than they would if it was just any other time of the year, because if that were feeling your feelings, and we ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing else to do during this time but sit with our own feelings. So I don't know. There's definitely been a lot of light during this dark time. Our hearts are extremely heavy for everyone out there who is going through a tough time. But we are just happy to be able to still get to create, and hopefully be a soundtrack for people who are going through something right now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you, by any chance, see that video out of England of that entire place built for quarantine concert viewing? Did you see that online?
No, but I'm really excited. Like, I would love to do, you know, smaller show. Like, we love small shows to begin with, but like smaller shows, I think the drive-in thing's kind of cool. Maybe once it's not so hot outside.
Yeah.
You know, just fun stuff like that. I feel like, you know, once our world kind of settles down a little bit, I think we could find some really cool creative. We're humans. We're very, like, I feel like humans are very good at adjusting to change, whether we think that we aren't. Like, we can adjust accordingly, and I think we'll figure out really cool ways to still get to do fun things again.
Yeah.
So other than concerts, have you like ventured out? Have you gone, I don't know, to the store, or like what have you done that you've been like, oh my gosh, this is such a different world?
Oh, today even getting lunch, it felt
weird.
I mentioned something because they have these like stickers on the ground that social distance, and I was just like, isn't this crazy that this is the world we live in?
I know. It's kind of weird. I feel like I've kind of just like almost numbed it because it's so overwhelming to think about and just taking it day by day. But it's just, you know, there's a lot of people going through such a hard time. And I mean, there's so many. I do think something that's great about this time is the fact that it's causing people to have conversations about their mental health, how they're feeling. Like, it's not just like, go work so hard, make all this money, and then be exhausted. It's like, no, you're going to be having dinner with your families again and having conversations and, you know, just having time to rest. Because I think our society forgets that if you're going to work and you're going to bust your ass, you have to rest too. You can't just work yourself into the ground. You've got to find time for rest, you know?
I just thought of a brilliant idea. The two of you are so wise because of your years. I think we should call it Madditation instead of meditation. It's Madditation.
I love that. I love that. I really.
We all take a moment?
Yeah, take a moment to Maddie Tae.
I love that.
Meditation. Wow.
Every day you should have 1 minute of meditation.
I love that.
I do.
It'd be like almost like a podcast, but not. But where we like give encouraging messages
We
or
gotta
like
trademark that.
Yeah. Hey, we'll send you like a really nice Christmas gift for helping us figure that out. Okay.
That would be great. That and 5% of any meditation merchandise.
Oh, there it goes. He's big on hats because he's kind of trying to cover the dome. Yeah.
This Dunkin' Donuts thing is really making me want
I
donuts
love
and an iced coffee so bad right now. But we're trying to be good. I put on some quarantine weight, and I'm like a couple pounds. Man, I just want to cheat so bad.
Both of you look like you might be tipping at 100 pounds. Shame on you.
No. Hey, all my weight is in just this lower half. It's just jiggling and wiggling.
It's okay. Weebles were really popular at one point, so you're fine.
Hey.
They're making a comeback, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying. So,
now, big booties. Everyone wants a big booty.
I do. Mine goes this way instead of that other way. I know.
That's the name of Luke Combs' new song. Everyone likes big booties. Did you hear it yet? It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't want to explain that. You know, first of all, Little Big Town made me explain motorboating to my mother, who's 80. And then the knocking boots to my kids. I'm just thankful for you two. You have no idea how blessed I feel to have your music in my life.
No subliminal messages. We got you, boo. Don't worry about it. Because, hey, let me tell you something. When we have kids, I don't want to have to be explaining all that freaky, weird stuff.
But, okay, we talked about being honest, right? Open conversations, right? So when my son said, Mom, what does knocking boots mean? I was driving the car, and I was like, have sex? Dead silence. And he goes, oh, well, that's not appropriate.
Saves her a lot of time, man. She just says it flat out.
Wow.
Well, honey, when the sailors get paid, I'm like, okay, stop.
No. We didn't go into that. We didn't go into that. So, okay. What other songs can we talk about then on The Way It Feels? So tell me about the album, things that I don't have to explain to the kids.
Okay. So The Way It Feels, 15 songs. There's a song for everyone.
Oh.
There's happy, there's sad, there's make you cry, there's redemption, there's booty shaking. I mean, there's all kinds of things for everybody, okay? And one of our favorites right now is called Bathroom Floor. And it was written about a trip to Jamaica where Tay and I got turned up and ended up on the bathroom floor. And so we wrote a song, and it's so much fun. It's like a party. It's a Maddie and Tay party song, but appropriate as well. It's basically like Die from a Broken Heart after you go through your heartbreak phase and you need to go out with your girls and like tie one on and have time. That's
yeah. You're like, I know you've been crying on the bathroom floor. Let's get you up, get you some makeup on. We're gonna go out and find a better reason to be on the bathroom floor.
There's no pictures of that event, is there?
Oh God, I think there are. Well, there are pictures of my bathroom floor experience earlier this week, but those will never Oh, yeah, I accidentally celebrated the #1 a little too early, and ooh, yeah, it was. My husband was cracking up at me. I wasn't making any sense. I was trying to drink water out of the sink with a flat hand.
I've seen the pictures, and they're great.
She was a mess. Oh Lord, I don't even know who she. I think she was Party Marty that night. I don't know what happened.
Party Marty.
Yeah.
Who was holding whose hair? Like, cause you got to, do the whole hair thing,
Yeah, my hair was. Oof. Tay does way better ponytails for me when that kind of
Jamaican night though, you were holding my hair.
Yeah, well, Tay woke up with a pink ponytail in her hair, and she's like, "I don't have pink ponytails." But I do.
What, you had her hair in your hand? It's removable. Yeah. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, so, but I mean, yeah, we take care of each other in that way,
I've held Damon's hair. I understand.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just gotta.
Can I have it back, please?
Not recently, but yeah. It's a long time ago.
What was your guy's name when you started? Like, I love Adele or something like that. What was your first name as a group? Didn't you have a different name?
I found blood pressure.
Oh, thank you, Tucker. Sorry, my son's here. Come here, Tucker. Say hi to Maddie Tae.
Maddie Tae.
That's Maddie Tae.
How's it going? How's your day?
Hey!
Show them what
It's
you're
great too.
My dad had this new blood pressure thing. Little pipes.
That's how you know when you're that's how you know when you're an older father. Your son brings you your blood pressure cuff.
Well, my dad does too, so it's okay. I'm sure I'll get it the next couple of years.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Maddie Tae.
Hi, Maddie Tae.
Come on.
Okay. Fantastic. Maybe